All right, guys, it's Hitman 23, and I'm doing the third installment. That's right, the third installment of my National 2023 recap. So you want to see everything? I'm going to show you everything. All right, so let's pick it up here. I guess we can say there's definitely some shine in this pile. This is a let's see. This is a 2001, not 2021. A 2001 Bowman's Best. Paul Cranepool. A little bit of shine there. And the same year, got Pat the Bat Burrell. And then I always pick these up when I see them too. The Upper Deck Holographics. These are great. Talk about some really beautiful, tantalizing looking cards. These are awesome. Can't pass those up. EX 2001 EX. We got the great Jim Edmonds. We got half shine and half clear. And then we got one of Paul Cranepool when he was a Dodger for a very short period of time. I got this really nice 96 metal of Garrett Anderson. Love 96 metal. It's awesome. Got this really cool pink shimmer refractor of Anthony Rendon. 2018 Chrome update. Pink shimmer. And a Lords of the Diamond 1998, I believe, die cut Andres Galarraga. Look at the shine on that sucker. And I picked up another Juan Gon. So I had a couple of Juan Gons in the shine category that I picked up. That leads me to, let's see, what pile? That leads me to this pile. So this pile is going to be a fun pile, because this pile consists of some perky PCs and that good stuff. So I got the 96 Topps Jeff Bagwell putting on the shades in the dugout. I got this nice Stadium Club Phil Nevin hitting either the pitcher or the first baseman there, running into him, or maybe, I don't know who it is. Maybe it's the second baseman, but that was a cool looking photo. And I got the tossing the ball, Roger and Frank Viola there. That's a 93 Upper Deck. You got a cage card, Ruben Salazar at a 2000 Topps update. Cage. Got a nice catcher gear. Got Johnny Estrada. And another cage card. This is a top prospect card of Preston Wilson. Little foily there too, but it's a nice, beautiful cage card. That's a nice cage card. That's a really nice cage card. Then we got a play at the plate of Javi Lopez, or a picture in the catcher in the gear. But I think this will go in the play at the plate binder. And then I got an autograph. It's not autographed, but it's a Pat Burrell card of him signing a baseball. So, and we got Brian Downing in the catcher gear. Yes, he was a catcher for a long time before he was a DH. And we got Ron LaFleur bunting in the cage. Still be a cage. It'll still be a cage PC card. And then we got another cage card of Danny Goodwin. 80 Topps had a lot of guys in the cage. Here's a cool one of Pedro signing some graphs right there. And some Fleer Platinum, Jeff Jenkins in the cage. Robert Fick, a Bowman Chrome in the gear. Jason Kendall. That was this is a top prospect. You can see there, Jason Kendall in the gear. Nice card. Miguel Olivio in the Topps update from 2000 gear. This is the stuff that's fun to find. This is the stuff that's really fun to find. And I got a Eric San Pedro 2004 Montreal Expos draft pick in the gear. And we got another one. Brian Opdyke. That's in the gear. A lot of gear photos. And we got the great Tony Gwynn signing an autograph with the cool shades. And then we got Celtics legend Danny Ainge in the cage. And a Javi Lopez in the gear with who is the player behind him? I think that might be Ellis Burks behind him. So Javi Lopez in the gear. Chris Betts, first Bowman, in the gear. I don't have many Tampa Bay Ray cards with catchers in gear. Another Jason Kendall in the gear. Jason Kendall was a solid catcher for many years. John Buck, goofy guy, in the gear. That's 2001 Topps update. And then we got Greg Bird, the forgotten Yankee, in the gear. Got that really mirrory looking card there. Donruss Elite Extra Edition. Got Johnny Damon by the cage. Johnny Damon by the cage. There's a Gary Maddox by the cage. This is the Upper Deck 70s decade set that came out in like 2001 or 2002. It was early 2000s, or maybe it was 2009. I can't remember. Actually, I think it was like 2009 this came out. That's cool. That's a great cage shot. And then some good names. We got some good names coming up. The classic Tug McGraw. 67 top, so a little bit of vintage action there, which is nice. All right, a little vintage action. Yeah, we got funny names. How can I forget this guy? Woody Held, 67 again. These cards are beautiful looking. And then we have another Woody Held, 68 tops, and there's a cage in there. So that's a double shot there, double shot PC. And a Roger Repos, 1970 tops, cage card. And then one of my favorites, the Bat Rack. And 1970 had some really beautiful Bat Rack cards. And Andy Etchebarren's doesn't disappoint. Andy Etchebarren was always that player I thought of as a kid who was like the oldest looking man ever on a baseball card. He looked so old. And like in this picture here, he was what? How old is he? He was born in 43. So he was like 28 years old in this picture, 27 years old. And he looks like he's about 50. And there's a nice Phil Gagliano by the cage there. And another beautiful 1967 tops. What a nice, clean design tops had that year. It's a really popular set. We got a great catcher card from this year's tops. Is the Angels Max Stassi. That's a great photo. I like that a lot. And then there's a rare occurrence, or not occurrence, but a rare appearance, I should say. There's a at the wall or over the wall catch. We got Roman Quinn. That's a cool one. And then helmets, flying helmets. Abraham Toro, this year's tops. You see the helmet right there. So that concludes this test of the emergency broadcast system. So let's move on to the next pile. I don't have many piles left, guys, which is probably good on you. I did also pick up a break before the National and Snodzilla's breaks, and I got the Pirates, and it was tops and it was select, and I did get a Davy Cruz rookie card. Or Davy Cruz. Ha ha! That's the old player, Davy O'Neill Cruz. The guy earlier I spoke about who's Paul O'Neill. He's named after Paul O'Neill. All right, so O'Neill Cruz. He's like 6'7". He's a shortstop. And then I got an insert, Generation Now, of O'Neill Cruz right there. And the only other card of note, I got the Select. I got the Willie Stargell. So the rest are just, just base commons. Nothing crazy to show there. So I will spare the few seconds. Let's do this pile here. Some nice vintage in here as well. So let's get this pile done. So I got some Yankee team set stuff. So for my Yankee team sets, I picked up this 1999 update of the Juan Rivera rookie. Look out. Juan Rivera's rookie card. And then I got the Alex Grammon's 2000 update. All these update cards are the ones I was missing. I don't know how I got two of these, but I did. I got two Bonson Sardinas. There's a 2001 update. Okay. And we got 2004, a couple of those. I got Hector Made. And I got Antonio Osuna. All for the Yankee team sets. 2005, I got Elvis Quezada. Got Matt DeSalvo. And I got some 2007 opening day Yankees. I got the Robbie Cano, who just got released by the Braves today. I would say stick a fork in him. He is done. Got the Johnny Damon. Got the Jorge Posada. Hip, hip, Jorge. And I got the A-Rod. Got this nice Bowman Chrome of Johnny Damon. And I got this. This is another Upper Deck. This is a 2001 Upper Deck Bonson Sardina. And then Rich Gossage out of Fleer Greats. It's a nice set. I like Fleer Greats a lot. Very cool. That card would look good autographed. Like blue ink or something like that. That would look nice. And then Tony Lazieri. This is out of the, this is the Fleer, I don't even know what this is called. Tales of the Game or Greats of the Game. Yeah, Fleer Greats of the Game. That's what that is. Tony Lazieri. And we got a Finest Acquisitions, David Wells. And then we get some going to vintage here. Got a nice 1967 tops of Ruben Amaro. Definitely did some nice pickups of 67 tops. And beautiful Elston Howard. That's his last card as a Yankee. He was on the Red Sox the next year. So that's a nice card of Ellie there. And Steve Whitaker. And we got Dooley Womack. Really nice examples of 67 tops. Nice, crisp examples. We got a 68 tops, Bill Monduquette. Got Fritz Peterson. I've mentioned before that Fritz Peterson and I believe Mike Kekich swapped wives in the early 70s. Interesting. Steve Whitaker again, and there's cool because it's got the cage there in the background. And then we go to 70 tops. We got Bill Burback. I love the old facade, Yankee Stadium there, the old Yankee Stadium. The facade on the top there, beautiful. Gene Stick Michael. And we got a beautiful Bobby Mercer with the cage there. And a Bill Robinson. That's just a really nice looking baseball card. And then we got some Legends of New York, Upper Deck. We got the 78 Banner Seasons, Reggie, Mr. October. And then we got the Upper Deck, The Times, Legend of New York, October 9th, 1958, Bronx Bombers earn another ring. And we got none other than Yogi Berra there. And then we got one with Joe D. of the October 6th, 1947 Yankees Top Dodgers and Subway Series. And then I just got some of the Series 2 Yankees from this year. Aaron Hicks. It's actually a very nice looking card. DJ the Machine LeMahieu. Jordan Montgomery. Steven Ridings. Gary, I am no longer a Yankee Sanchez. Luis Severino. Giancarlo Stanton. Gleyber Torres, who's having a nice bounce-back season for the Yanks. Luke Voigt. And the Fenway Park Fireworks. Gotta love when the Yanks beat the Red Sox at Fenway Park. And there's some more nice vintage here. I picked this 1961 Johnny Blanchard. Got this beautiful 1970 Topps New York Yankees team card. Thurman Munson's on there somewhere. I just couldn't find him. It's probably pre-mustache, so it'd be hard to find him in that picture. But there he is. And then this beautiful 1967 rookie stars of Bobby Mercer and Stan Bonson. Stan Bonson had a pretty nice, solid career for a while. So that's just a great card. Bobby Mercer was like, I believe from the same town or the same. He was definitely from Oklahoma. As Mickey Mantle, I'm pretty sure. And there was always talk about he was the next Mickey Mantle, which I hate when they say that because nobody's the next anybody. They're themselves. He's the next Bobby Mercer. Let's go to what did you do for the? Let's see some A's pickups here for the A's teams. 2001 Topps update Freddie Bynum. Okay. 2004 Topps of Mike Rouse. And 2004 Topps of Don Sutton. 2005 Topps. This is Brian Stavisky. Or Stavisky. Stavisky. There's no N in there. I think I already had that one. And a 2007 Topps. Mike Piazza. So strangely in the A's uniform. That's just so weird. So odd, I tell you. So odd. Let's do another stack of vintage here. Working on another set that I've been doing for quite a long time. I've been working on the 1971 set for many, many years, and it's just a very slow burn because I'm pretty picky at my cards. I'm not picking cards I got a gem because those are next to impossible, but I'm picking very nice, sharp examples of the 71 Topps. As long as they have nice sharp corners, not a lot of edge wear or anything. Centering I'm a little okay with on this set, but as you can see, this first card's not perfectly centered, but I just like the way it looks. The Orioles rookie star card. It's got that fisheye at the top, but that doesn't really bother me too much. Card's nice and sharp. Andy Messersmith. Got Elliot Maddox. Ed Spezio, father of Scott Spezio. Joe Hague. Or Hague, I don't know how you pronounce it. Don Hahn. My name rhymes. Don Hahn. Hall of Famer Bob Lemon. Not as a manager, as a player. Felix Milan. And then we got the Twins rookies. Got Jim Nettles on there. That's Greg Nettles' brother. And then we have Paul Blair. Great center fielder for the Orioles back in the day. Played the last couple of years with the Yankees and I believe the Reds. And then last we have Rich McKinney. So some really nice examples of 1971 Topps. And then in this last pile here on the table, Again, guys that played on the same team, or what you want to say, the same franchise for their entire career. We have none other than Joe Mauer. Okay, it's a fun project. I'm really enjoying this one. Got Ryan Zimmerman. So that's the Expos / Nationals. Another Joe Mauer Upper Deck Masterpieces, which is just a gorgeous, beautiful set. A Yadier Molina, who we believe is wrapping it up this year. And we got Felix Hernandez. He was signed by another team, I believe the Braves, but he never played a game for the Braves. And I think he was also signed to a minor league deal by the Orioles. He never played a game for the Orioles. So, Seattle Mariner, all-time great. Another Ryan Zimmerman. Co-signers. Tim Salmon. Before there was Trout, there was Salmon. This guy had a solid career for the Angels, and he only played for the Angels. It's one of those mother's cookies. The mother's cookies. And then Jason Varitek. Unfortunately, if I do him, I got to do them all, right? He was a Red Sox his entire career. He started with the Mariners, but I don't think he ever played a game for the Mariners. Pops, of course. You got Pops with Willie Stargell. Here's another one. Upper Deck Decade set. Another one. This is out of... this is another Upper Deck company set. Nice Willie Stargell. Todd Helton. I think so far the only player who spent his entire career with the Rockies. And Brooks Robinson. Oriole. Long-time Oriole. Here's another one of the Human Vacuum Cleaner. And another one of Tim Salmon. Wathan John. He was a Royal his entire career, and he even managed him after he retired for a couple years. Bobby Higginson. He was a Tiger his entire career. Forgot that about this guy. That's what's cool. You kind of, drum up memories about players from the past you forget about, and realize that guy played for that franchise's entire career. It's a nice Bowman's Best Tim Salmon. Here's another nice Salmon of him up against the batting cage there. It's nice. And then another Tim Salmon here. Those were the worst uniforms the Angels ever had. Here's a Bobby Higginson from Flair. Bobby Higginson, another solid ball player. He had a nice little career he put together for himself. 2004 tops, Bobby Higginson. We got a classic best Tim Salmon. That's cool. And we got a Bill Mazeroski, Hall of Famer. Alan Trammell, played his entire career at Detroit. Another Maz. Legendary. This is Legendary Cuts, right? Yep, that's Legendary Cuts. And then Fleer Tradition, Todd Helton. Craig Biggio, the Astros. Of course, another Joe Mauer with the Twins. And then we can't forget this guy here. Earl Weaver only managed the Orioles. Did not manage any other major league team. Only the Orioles. So there's Mr. Earl Weaver. And the Finest Masters. Tim Salmon. It's a nice, that's just a really classy looking card. Classy looking baseball card. Nice design there. Bill Russell. Not the other Bill Russell, who shall rest in peace. He just passed away. Celtic legend, NBA great. This is the other Bill Russell, who played for the Dodgers his entire career. And then we have J.R. Richard. Short career, but played for the Astros the entire time. Gates Brown, some vintage here. We got Gates Brown on the Tigers. We have Mickey Stanley on the Tigers. Okay, so Tigers had some players that stuck around with them for long periods of time. Mickey Stanley, again, 72 tops. And then we got Dick Green on the A's. Now, he played for both the Kansas City and Oakland A's, but his entire career stayed with the same franchise, so it counts. So Dick Green. Here's another Dick Green, is 67. And then the third of the triumvirate, the 68. Okay. And Ed Cranepool, the original Met. I think he was the first player ever drafted or chosen or picked for the Mets. He started as a youngin in 62, and he played all the way till 1979 or 80. So he was all the way with the Mets. And then another Tiger. Guy could, was a crazy fielding catcher. Could be looked at for the Hall of Fame possibly. Bill Freehan. I'm not sure if Bill Freehan's still alive. I think he may have passed. But there's a 70 Sporting News All-Star card. I love those Sporting News All-Star cards from back in the day. Those are just gorgeous cards. And then the 69. All right. I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. That's all I got for you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. If you do watch, I appreciate it. These videos are a little on the longer side, but it was definitely well worth making the videos and getting all this stuff. And, oh, by the way, there are 2 more cards I didn't show, and these are like the coolest cards I got, I guess, this National. One I set out to get this National, and the other one I decided I wanted to get when I saw them at the National. I never had a tobacco card in my collection until this National, so I didn't want to break the bank. So I gave myself a budget, and I picked up a, I believe this is a T206, but it's a, and I probably should have done a little research before I did the video, but I totally forgot. I almost forgot to show the card there, but it's Merit from the Jersey City, and it was right in my price range. I think I paid $40 for it. I'm going to send it to SGC and get it slabbed, but I love the expression on his face and that little curl of hair in the front. That's what kind of drew me into the card. And I also like the Jersey City, the whole Jersey City thing. So the back is a polar bear back. And that looks like, an over 100-year-old baseball card. And that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted a card that looked its age. And I got it. I'm really happy to have it in the collection now. So I got that, and then I got this really beautiful, this is a 53 Red Man Hank Bauer, which I will submit along with the Merit to SGC for encapsulation, so I can have them looking nicely protected and displayed. But there's my first Red Man tobacco card, Hank Bauer. And then the back, nice looking backs on these, very easy to read. And that's it, guys. That concludes my pickups for the 2023 National. Again, I had an awesome time. If you can ever get to a National, please try and do it. You will not be disappointed. And if you could do it for the entire week, definitely do it if you can. Otherwise, just go and get the experience to go to a National, even if you can spend a day there. It's well worth your time. But just prepare yourself. It's a lot of walking. It's very, it's draining in a good way. I'll tell you that. It's draining in a good way, because the stuff you see there is just, it's just mind-blowing. So that's it. That's it, guys. I just wanted to thank everybody in the community again who I saw and got to hang out with. I don't want to mention anybody because I don't want to leave anybody out. I was going to do a whole roll call, but then I decided I cannot do that because, first of all, I don't know if anybody wants to hear me reading off names, but I just don't want to miss somebody that I did meet. I would feel bad about that, so I'm not going to do that. But it was a pleasure meeting all the new people from YouTube that I did, and it was obviously awesome seeing the what I call the old friends now, and hanging out and just having a really good time. And that's it, guys. I appreciate the views. I appreciate some of the new subs I've been getting. That's really cool. And I want to say goodnight. So that concludes my little 3-video run of my National recap. And may the cardboard god shine down upon each and every one of you guys. I will see you on the next video, and I am going to take out this video tonight with Mr. Merritt, with his curly Q hair and his funny expression on his face and his JC on his uniform. Bye, guys. Good night.
Dad, you know it's 2022, right? Not 2023?
Yeah, I kind of figured that.